Hmm. How should I... Excuse me. Have a bit of hiccups. Got it. Sasuke, you son of a bitch. Just when we thought you had finally turned a new leaf and saw the light, you finally reveal your true colors like the rat that the snake you are. He is hell-bent on destroying the current ninja system and rebuilding it in his own sick and demented image. Plans to do this by making 9 separate moons to trap all the tailed beasts in, and slaughtering the Kage. You know, you could have just ended the fucking Infinite Tsukuyomi and let it be done with. Had you done that, I bet some of your crimes would have been given a reprieve. Your crimes against the ninja world would have been reprieved, you stupid. For such a genius, you sure are an arrogant, self-indulgent, idiotic asshole, Uchiha. But then again, just like your forefather before you, you care only about forcing people to live in peace. And you see the tail beasts as nothing more than monsters that need to be locked up. They're living beings with personalities. Living creatures like you and Naruto. At this point, it's Naruto who's destined to kill you. Question is, can he, when he sees how much of a monster you've damned yourself to become, Uchiha? And Naruto, my question to you is, now that you've seen what kind of a monster Sasuke has become, has damned himself to become, can you do what needs to be done? And that's put an end to the blood-stained legacy of the Uchiha once and for all. If the ninja world is going to survive, you must kill Sasuke, even if you go down with him. Which I'm praying it's not. And Kishimoto, I am begging you, and Kishimoto-san, I am begging you, right here and now, do not have both Naruto and Sasuke kill each other during this fight. Naruto must live, Sasuke must die. Or at the least, be locked up behind bars, his Sharingan ripped out of his head, his Rinnegan and Sharingan ripped out of his head, torn from his eyes, torn out of his, plucked from the sockets, and then crushed, so he'll walk around like the blind fool that he's always been. And so he can live out the rest of his days the blind, narrow-minded, shit-souled son of a bitch that he's always been from day one. Because in my opinion, that would be a fate even worse than death, not having his eyesight, for someone like Sasuke. Naruto, you have got to stop him here and now. In 2 weeks' time, we're going to find out. We're going to see round 1 of the final battle. Which will leave Kishi with about 12 weeks of the year left to get this series done. My guess is Kishimoto is trying to stretch this out and hoping to end this series on an even 700 chapters. He knows full well Eiichiro Oda, the One Piece mangaka, is not ending his for at least another 5.5 to 6 years. In his series, One Piece, for about another 5.5 to 6 years. Why do you think in 2010 he went on that 3-week hiatus? But in either case, Naruto, if you were going to save the world and put an end to the Uchihas, this legacy of hatred, you've gotta kill the curse now. Put an end to the Uchiha line. Because if Sasuke gets his way, the ninja world is doomed. Those are my thoughts on what I've read about what went down 692 this week. We'll have to wait until the week after next week, whether it be Wednesday or Thursday when the chapter pops up. This is Mets 2128. I'm out of here.